Welcome back, traders, to the Jomo Crypto Trader channel, where we talk all things crypto trading. And today, how we doubled our money in our group trading PEPE, right? PEPE is a meme coin. Everybody heard about it by now. It's very controversy. Many people lost millions. Many people allegedly made millions. I would say that around 80% at least lost, maybe even 90% lost. Why? Because they gamble. I'm going to show you how not to gamble while trading meme coins, and trading PEPE is going to be the example, right? Let's dive right into the chart. Let's make this smaller body, right, over here because you're very cute. This is the PEPE chart, okay? This is the PEPE chart on MEXC, right? MEXC is an exchange. There is a bigger chart trading against WETH, all right, that was on Uniswap, but I want to show you guys how I traded it best the US dollar. Okay, first of all, we can see this. When it was listed, we had an accumulation range right about over here. Well, it lasted for a couple of days. Let's see how long it lasted. It lasted for roughly 10 days, all right? This is 10 days of an accumulation phase. Nothing happened here. If you bought here, all right, just because PEPE was a thing, so you gambled, all right? You gambled, and that is okay. I'm not going to tell you what not to do, but this was kind of a gamble. This is not an edge because you don't know if PEPE will explode or will go down. You didn't know if it has momentum or not. If you looked at this chart, right? If you had different sentiment because of something you saw on Twitter, that is your edge. But I'm showing you what is my edge, how we traded it in our community, right? But then what happened? We saw a 2-day move up. This move up was roughly, all right, if we take it from breakout over here, was roughly 270%. Now let's dive in, all right? Let's dive a little bit inner because I want to show you on the 1 hour chart, how does this look like, okay? And we reset the chart so it would look better. Okay, this is how everything looked like back then, okay? First of all, again, we had this accumulation range. As I told you, nothing happened over here. Then we had the breakout, all right? The breakout was from these levels over here, all right? If one would have been buying right over here, all right, this breakout from these all-time high levels, all right, let me just illustrate it in a blue line. You know what? That's an edge. If you bought it over here, all right, just the breakout of this all-time high, that would be a nice entry. Way to go, all right? Then it moved, all right? First of all, it moved up to this pivot on the hourly. If you are on the computer, that's perfect. You've seen a 94% move up. You could have just made note that this is a consolidation, a digestion in price, okay, a digestion in price. People are taking some profits, and on the breakout of it, all right, right over here, you could have entered. Now, that would be a very nice low risk entry over here, okay? Very nice. That would be a very nice low risk entry. No, we didn't enter just yet, right? We needed some more time. I wanted some more confirmation. So I waited until it made a small blow off top over here, all right, on the hourly. Again, this is a small blow off top. People bought, and then sold drastically. Then it consolidated for a while, made a VCP, right? A VCP is a volatility contraction pattern, right? A volatility contraction is when you have a contraction in volatility, right? I would say that from here to here was the first contraction, all right, in volatility. We can measure it in around a drop of 45%, okay? Then the second contraction was from here to here, that's much less. The third contraction was here to here, and this was what we call, all right, in our trading, a pivot, all right? A pivot, meaning that from here, you can trade the pivot breakout and have a low risk trade entry, all right? Let's say you bought this, let me mark it in blue, the breakout over here, and then you had a stop loss over here because we always minimize our risk. We are traders, not gamblers. Let's mark it as red. You had a roughly 10%, maybe less, all right, roughly 10% pivot, okay? So a 10% risk. If you are wrong about a trade, you would have lost 10%, all right? So we started a position here, and then we added on this breakout over here. Why? Because this was an all-time high breakout, and we were already in profit of this position, right? So we doubled the position. We already had 10% profit, and then we moved the stop, the initial stop, we moved it, right, from here to here. So the first position is already at break even. The second position we added over here, all right, was now with 10% risk. So I had double the position, but only the risk of half of the trade over here. And then it went on blasting and we haven't seen these prices again. All right, how much did we make? Let's measure. Let's measure for the second breakout, not from the first breakout. We made roughly 187%. The reality is we made more or less of the 150% on this trade. Now you can see the difference. We didn't gamble, we traded, we had an edge. We understand technical analysis, we understand sentiment, we understand positioning, and we understand the laws of supply and demand using the volatility contraction on the charts. Okay, now this is how we traded PEPE successfully, and we continue trading all assets successfully because we have an edge. We are traders and we focus on the supply and demand dynamics with the help of everything I showed you here. Now, if you like this, please like and subscribe. Put in the comments if you agree with me or don't agree. If you don't agree, I would love to hear your 2 cents or 5 cents. It doesn't matter, right? And if you really want to understand what I'm doing, you want to hop on to our group. Now, our group is on the Patreon, okay? You can join our Patreon. It's easy peasy, okay? How do you do that? I will show you exactly how to do it. 1 second. Now you see my YouTube, but that doesn't matter. This is our Patreon, and you will be able to see the groups, the tiers we have. Right? For less than $20 a month, you can follow my trading perfectly. If you want some more help, you can look at the other tiers, but I would advise to start with the less than $20 a month tier. And just to show you that I'm not full of bullshit, all right? This is an actual trade from the platform. As you can see, this is the same thing, Patreon, Jomo, this is me. PEPE potential long, all right? 5% in the first one, 5% capital in the second one, 10% overall of capital. Let's say you had a $10,000 account, you had a $100,000 account. We added $10,000 to this trade. If you put $10,000 in trade and we made 150%, you made $15,000 just in 3 days, right? We walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk, right? If you like this, get into that channel now. It's a low risk trade, less than $20 a month, and you are with us in the trenches, trading and making profits in the long term. We are not gamblers, we are traders. Thank you very much.